Sorry, can't help it. We can't go for an entire hour without mentioning AOC. Well, she did make quite a splash at the South by Southwest festival over the weekend. She went after capitalism. Roll that tape.
It means that we seek and prioritize profit and the accumulation of money above all else, and we seek it at any human and environmental cost. That is what that means. And to me, that ideology is not sustainable and cannot be redeemed.
Okay, I think you heard me explode at that moments before the commercial break. Pursue profit at any human or environmental cost. The gentleman on the right-hand side of the screen is a favorite of ours, Alfredo Ortiz, President and CEO of the Job Creators Network. Okay, that is simply not true. We do not pursue profit at any human cost or environmental cost. We just don't do that.
Yeah, Stuart. As you know, we're the group that put up the billboards in Times Square, and honestly, I don't think there are enough billboards now in Times Square that I could put up to address all the lunacy that's coming from her. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what society she's talking about, where she's even coming from. The only society I know that is imploding the way it is Venezuela, which is an absolute socialist model regime that we see is completely falling apart because that's exactly what they believe in. I mean, it's unbelievable.
If you just hold on a second, I want to play for our audience some other material from AOC at South by Southwest. Watch this.
We should not be haunted by the specter of being automated out of work. We should be excited by that. But the reason we're not excited by it is because we live in a society where if you don't have a job, you are left to die.
What? I mean, you handle this for me because I'm going to explode. If you don't have a job, you die. Come on.
I mean, Stuart, again, Venezuela. I mean, that's about the only society that I know of where that happens, right? Where that if you don't have a job, you're left to die. I mean, this is the model down there that she's talking about. I mean, in this country, we're one of the most benevolent, countries on the planet. I mean, the envy of the world. People are coming here because of the American dream. We don't have Americans fleeing that way. I mean, to these socialist countries.
If what she's saying is so, and I think just plain ridiculous, when does she implode? When does this bubble burst?
Well, Stuart, as you know, I mean, Elizabeth Warren is already walking away. She this weekend at the same South by Southwest conference, she's saying, I'm not a socialist. I mean, let me be really clear, right? I mean, people are starting to walk away from this because she's starting to represent such a radical wing of the Democratic Party. And I have to tell you, Stuart, for all the talk that exists about, Republicans and the civil war that exists between the Trumpers and the never-Trumpers, the real civil war is actually in the Democrat Party. Think about the two leading polls, in the poll, the two leading candidates for the 2020 Democratic primary is actually Biden and Bernie Sanders, right? So you've got completely opposite folks now. I mean, I hate to say this, but Biden almost seems like a moderate, Democrat now relative to these other guys.
Alfredo, just promise to keep those billboards coming, okay?
Oh yeah, we'll keep the attacks going, Stuart. Trust me.
Mr. Ortiz, thank you very much, sir. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
There'll be more Varney after this.
I'm gonna